All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night for anyone out there joining me in the wee hours of the evening. Welcome to a Friday writing sprint session with your host, myself, Doug Lansborough, on behalf of Dabble. It is our last 60-day novel challenge writing sprint stream, which is a mouthful of a title, but wow, it feels weird saying that, and I don't like it. But also, I'm really, really happy with how the last 58 days have gone so far, and I hope you are all too, and I hope you realize how proud you should be of the work that you've done. Let me turn to the chat here and see who's joining me. Scrolling all the way to the top, Elena's here, and Ashley and Shelly. Hello, everyone. And Aaron and TW. Hello. And Bonds here. Hello. And I know I've seen a couple of these today, and I love just highlighting them. NJ's a lifetime dabbler now. Awesome, awesome. I know Bond's a lifetime dabbler now, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I thought I saw that in the chat too, but maybe I'm wrong. I know that Bill is a lifetime dabbler. David's a lifetime dabbler now. Welcome, welcome everyone. TW. Let me keep scrolling here. Natty's here. Hello. Kio's here. Hello. And Bernadette. Bernadette's lifetime. Bernadette stayed up late to snag that lifetime. Ella, welcome. Hilder, hello. Meg, hi, hi. Okay, I'm gonna keep scrolling down. And she's like, nice shirt. Yeah, I'm repping my Dabble shirt today. And Kia saying, yeah, we get Doug for the finale. You get Doug here, and you get me for the finale stream going on just after we're done sprints here at 2 p.m. Eastern. All the links should be down below me in the description, but I'm going to drop that in there. Keel's been a lifetime dabbler for a few years. Yeah, awesome. Oh, Bond became a lifetime dabbler last year. In my mind, I knew that. It's been a blur. This whole year, it's been a blur. Ashley's asking what I thought about the Fear Street trilogy. I'm not normally a slasher fan, but I really enjoyed the Fear Street trilogy. I like that they did different times for each one. It was a cool little storytelling technique to have a trilogy set across multiple decades. And I think they did some cool stuff with that. I enjoyed them from what I remember. Christina's here. Hello. Brianna, happy Thanksgiving yesterday. I hope everyone who celebrated Thanksgiving yesterday had a fantastic time. I hope you ate too much, um, but not so much that you're feeling icky. Uh, Bernadette saying, the fact that you keep so much straight is astounding. Honestly, the astounding part is that not more of it falls through the cracks. But shh, that's a little secret between us because I definitely don't keep all of it straight. um, awesome. Okay, I did see Bon ask and kind of come up with an answer for herself, but I think it's worth people thinking about in general. So you're done your book, and technically, according to the course that we have up, you should take a break. Leave it alone. Let your mind separate from it for as long as you feasibly can. A week, 2 weeks, a month, what have you. And in my case, sometimes it goes on for like 6 months because you're just writing so much other stuff. What should you write in the meantime? You come up with other book ideas, or Bon, I'm glad you came to this idea yourself. You'll write a blog post for your author platform. Perfect. Now, writing other book ideas, awesome thing to do as well. Jump right into the next planning if you want. Awesome. But also keep in mind, and we'll talk more about this in the finale. It's you need a bit of a break after doing something as difficult as the 60-day novel challenge. We wrote a lot of words. We put in a lot of work over the last 8 weeks. So give yourself a break as well. But since you're here with sprints, here doing sprints with me, yeah, write that blog post, write something. Ashley is asking, am I wearing a Dabble t-shirt? Yeah. Abby had these printed. This isn't official merch. But yeah, she had them printed for the team. And NJ's asking, what's my favorite holiday dish? Let me think on that because our sprint's about to start and I don't even have it ready to go up on screen. There we All right. Writing, and we'll have a 5 week, and I'll hopefully have my favorite holiday dish thought of then. But I'll talk to you soon. All right. That is our first sprint of the day done. Let me put my face back up on screen here and grab the link for the second sprint before I forget. And as always, you can find them down below me. Ashley coming in with 943 words, Aaron with 532. I'm still not used to Aaron posting the big numbers for the majority of the time you've been here, Aaron. It's been revision, so I'm glad to see that there's been some good progress on a new draft. Akio got 163, awesome. Shelly 196, Christina 711, 607 for Ella, 514 for Natty, 136 for Elena, 206 for Shannon, was distracted. Bond got 447 for a blog post, which might turn into 2, and Bill got 370. Awesome, awesome. 346 for NJ. Fantastic. NJ asked before, what's my favorite holiday dish? And okay, I'm a sucker for stuffing. Okay, like it's bad. If there's stuffing available, and there's never enough stuffing available, let's be clear about that. I will eat too much of it. But that's also like you can have stuffing other times of year. Whenever there is a bird to be stuffed, you can have that. So I'm trying to think if there's something that only gets made around the holidays. My wife makes a fantastic nut brittle that my dad has come to really like. That's actually how she got into his good books when we first started dating, and it's been a holiday tradition ever since. And my wife's family, very Dutch, and they have this tradition around now where they make, I think they're called worstenbroodjes. If anyone is Dutch or knows Dutch stuff more than me, correct me. But they're like sausage rolls, which are the closest I can equate them to. It's a meat sausage that you make, and then you wrap it in like a bread. So less of a flaky roll like a sausage roll, but more of like a bread that you encase it in and you bake them. Um, and I've gone in on this tradition with them, and not to brag, but I've perfected the meat recipe that goes with it way better than what they were using before. um, so that's always fun. And we have when I started dating my now wife, I was invited to this tradition that they call Christmas warm up, where they go and visit some family friends. Like all of her family would visit some family friends, and we'd do a craft, and we'd have a dinner, and we'd chat, and it would be a very good time to kick off the holiday season. And we have that tomorrow, which is lovely, and that's generally where we either make or eat the Worcesters, depending on how on the ball we are. So yeah. I see some more wins coming in, which is awesome. Aaron's going to be back to revision soon enough. Embrace it. NJ, so I stuff myself with stuffing. Yeah, absolutely. Bernadette loves green bean casserole. I like it. Bon, it does sound like a really fancy pigs in a blanket. Yeah, it's just more work. um, I've never heard of sand though. If you want to elaborate on what that is. Listen, it's my stage. I can do whatever I want. No one else on the team is on today, so I can just brag away about myself. We've also gotten to the point of I don't want to call it like 60-day delirium, but we're so far into the challenge that I don't know if I'm sleep deprived. I didn't sleep well last night. We got my friends. I went to bed with no snow last night. I could see the grass fine. I've had to use the snowblower twice today. We have like 2 feet of snow out there, and it's wet and it's heavy. So I'm not in it right now. And you can see over at W Campus, like 90% of the replies I've made today are with gifts that just get more and more delirious. So, so you're lucky you're just getting the bragging and not something weird. um, Yam or sweet potato casserole, awesome. TW's asking how many words am I on? If I were to pesos in right now, I'd be just shy of 47,000 words. So I plan on taking tomorrow off for Christmas warm up. If I get some bonus writing in the morning, great. And then I'm hoping after today, I'm hoping for about 1,500 words left to do on Sunday, and then I shall be done. Christina, don't envy me that snow. It's I like it, but it's it's a pain. Brianna, give me the weird stuff. All right, everyone. 20-minute sprint, and I'll see you after it. All right, that is our second sprint of the day done. There we go. Let me know how that went as I grab the link to the third sprint. Again, you'll find it down below me. You'll find it linked at the top of that sprint as well. But hey, just for ease, there it is in the chat. Kyo saying, on behalf of New York, can you please keep the snow? I was looking at the radar, and it's funny because where I live, it's just like a line of snow going diagonal, and it all hits me. But then it like curves into New York as well as it gets down there. So sorry if if it was up to me, there wouldn't be any. And I felt really like I enunciated the O in that sorry. Awesome results coming in here. I do want to say two shameless plugs before I forget. The first is that it is Shameless Self Promo Day in W Academy. So if you are a member of W Academy, you can go and post a link to your website, your newsletter, sign up form, book for sale that you've published on Amazon or at another book retailer, your blog, anything like that. For the folks that are buying Lifetime, you should be able to see that you get access to W Academy in W Campus. It'll be on the left nav pane. If you don't, I have some help on Monday to get that remedied. It might have to wait until then. I just don't know the back end that well, and folks are on holidays. So hopefully it should resolve on its own. If it doesn't, we're going to run a check on Monday to see what's what. The second is, of course, the finale show that's happening in 40 minutes at 2 p.m. Eastern. I'll be hosting the 60-day novel challenge finale show. It's going to be a good time. We're going to get a little sappy. We're going to get fun. We're going to get excited. We're going to look to see what's coming next. There's going to be a little sneak peek into what's coming up with Dabble as well. So of course you're going to want to see that. But yeah, that's for now. That's the only shameless plugs I've got for you. But what I do also have is a Dugget, and it's not even a writing Dugget. It's a it's just a real life Dugget. Two just evergreen pieces of advice that have nothing to do with writing, but will make life a little bit better, and hopefully that translates to writing. First, you're not eating enough fiber, right? This goes hand in hand with traditional advice like drink more water, eat more fiber. It's better for you. It's and like we just across the board, we do not get enough. So go eat some fiber. Second, change your dang hand towels in your bathroom. I saw this YouTube video. I wish I saved the link of a woman who did a bacterial swab of like her shower towel, using it 9 days in a row, and her hand towel, and uh, it was disgusting. The bathroom towel, it took the full 9 days to start getting, some actual bacterial growth on there beyond a couple cultures here and there. The hand towel after day 3 was exponentially worse than the bathroom towel after 9 days of usage. So change your bathroom towel or your hand towels. Just thinking about it, I feel icky. It was so gross. Kio's eating a lunch packed with fiber. That's fantastic. I had black beans, chickpeas, sun-dried tomatoes, a little bit of chicken, as like a salad. I did a little meal prep salad for this week, and I've been eating that every day. And fiber is so good for you. Beans are so good for you. Go eat. Hilda saying, maybe wash your hands before you dry them. But see, the thing is not just your hands. You'll wash your face and then you'll dry your hands on it. You might just get your hands wet from something from not washing them, and then you go dry them off. There's a million different things that can happen before you touch your hand towel. They are gross. Okay, even the cleanest people change them every couple of days. That's your Dugget for today. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, let me get my words set up here so I'm ready to go, because all of this yapping has pushed us into 30 seconds until the sprint starts. Oh yeah, the air dryers, make sure you want to use the ones that have filters in them, otherwise they're just moving the bacteria around. Ugh. Ugh. If you use white towels, you'll see the gross. Yeah, absolutely. Bunce, I gotta even have hand towels. Wipe on your pants, that's what they're for. All right, I hear the beeping. It's time for our last stream sprint of the 60-day novel challenge. Happy writing, everyone. I'll talk to you in 20 minutes. All right, that is our third and final sprint of the day done. And as I said before, the last live stream sprint of the 60-day novel challenge. Now, does that mean it's the last sprint? No, we have sprints that continually get organized over at W Campus that people just like yourselves are hosting all the time. So please feel free to join in for that. And it's not the last stream of the 60-day novel challenge because we have one more coming up in 15 minutes where I'm going to be hosting the finale show. It's going to be such a good time. Yeah, I mean, I've plugged it enough that if you aren't showing up by now, I don't know how I can sell you on it. And if you can't show up live, I invite you to watch the replay and leave a comment with your thoughts on whatever you see there. I'm seeing so many awesome wins coming in, and Manny hit the 50K. Round of applause. That's awesome. Awesome. Plug it some more, Keo says. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. And also, I'll mention this again in the finale, but for those who can attend, we will continue to host writing sprints like this for the foreseeable future. So starting next week, we'll go back to our Tuesday through Thursday schedule with myself, Abby, or Hank hosting a sprint on one of those days every week, save for the weeks of the holidays at the end of the month and beginning of January. So the week of Christmas and the week of New Year's, the Dabble team will be off. So we won't have any sprints that week. But leading up to then, and then after then in January, when we get back, we'll be having those Tuesday through Thursday sprints. And I invite you to join us for those, but also set up your own. It's been awesome seeing all the ones set up by the community over at W Campus. So yeah, some awesome congrats coming in for Manny and for everyone. And now Manny's going to go get that Lifetime Dabbler title too. I love it. It has been, to echo Nikana's sentiment here. The comments just keep scrolling. It's been awesome to see everyone hit that 50,000 mark. It's so awesome to see you all reach your goals. And yes, as Keo says, come hang out with fellow dabblers as we celebrate the 60-day finale via a live stream. That'll happen on the channel here in 13 minutes now. So I'm gonna and this. Well, I didn't mean to highlight it, but hey, I like NJ's message here. Christina asking if we have writing sprints all year round. We do, yes. So that Tuesday through Thursday, we do all year long, minus that break for the holidays. So be sure to tune in. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel because we have a lot of new content coming to YouTube in the new year as well. And if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up for this last writing sprint of the challenge. Other than that, I'm going to sign off so I can go refill my water, get all prepped for the show, and hopefully I see you all in 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Thank you so much for joining me for these sprints. Thanks for writing alongside me. Congrats again for reaching the 50K or however many words you reached today. And I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.